We have already started here. Rijkaard, undoubtedly the centre of attention today. Another huge landmark reached. It is his 500th game for the team.
Well, Peter, it's so good to see everyone show the appreciation that's fully deserved. Although, I'm sure he himself won't be thinking about that.
Decent chance! And it's come back out to him. Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Played in. Milan have the chance to go the other way. It's a promising position. Pull it. Lofted in. Chance for a shot! And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Inzaghi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And reclaimed it in a trice. Crossed in early. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Pullet is there, and he can get that clear. Pirlo. Pirlo's cross.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Pirlo. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. This ended up in no man's land. And this is Inzaghi.
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
It's played through for him. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And that's put paid to a promising move.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Now that's well seen too. And that is a little undercooked. Not the most accurate pass. Pirlo conjures time and space where few can. Pirlo. Great vision. And he's picked it up out wide. That looks a good cross. And that should get the job done.
Milan really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green.
Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Filippo Inzaghi. Now it's Nedved. Maicon. Can he get on the end of this? Nedved. Knocks it out wide. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Not the most convincing of passes, and he's intervened well there.
Milan certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Icon.
Oh, this looks sharp. Gattuso. And it's Nedved. Nedved. There he goes, motoring forward. And this is Nedved. Up he goes! Really well taken goal. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. What a header. Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfect.
Oh, shooting chance! In he goes again. Yes! Half-time imminent. What a time to score. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence, and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
This is 3 rises! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Pirlo is always scanning the pitch for targets. Oh, no joy this time. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
That could spell trouble. Pirlo. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Lovely ball and a real chance now. He's given the time to pick a pass. Otto. And it's played into the middle. Maicon gets across to intercept that. Oh, given away. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. It's not an especially good pass, that. Tries to pass it through. Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Shot goal! And it's in! That was a given. It always was.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 10.
We have got changes here from both sides, in
Numero
fact.
18.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Totti.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
This is Ibrahimovic.
80.953 spettatori.
Kaka. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Played into space. Chips it through. Dida getting this one clear. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Ronaldinho. Now that looks a decent ball. Delivers with whip. That's really well cleared. And this is... And the shot! Yes, it's there! Piercing, Piercing and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now. Milan may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Massaro! Goal, Milan! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. This has become one superb game of football.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Maicon made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Pirlo. It's a searching pass.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Milan do have a chance to counter here. Donadoni goes on a run down the left wing. Who saw this coming? This is going right to the wire. Milan need to make something happen here. Milan finding their passes. It's Totti! Quality ball.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Milan can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Aimed in towards... Oh, what a... Oh, he's hit the bar! Pull it. Pirlo. Donadoni. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well, nicely intercepted. Oh, can he get onto this? And he was quick to react.
Il quarto uomo
it's
indica 2
Ibrahimovic.
minuti di recupero.
There they go, hunting again.
Kaka. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And he's there to make the challenge. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And he's going to have his name taken. Gattuso. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes.
Invitiamo tutti i tifosi a dare il proprio contributo alla nostra fondazione per l'aiuto alle popolazioni più povere. Sostituzione per il Milan, numero 19, Maicon.
Into extra time we go.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 25,
Cafu.
il numero 4, Javier Zanetti.
Kaká.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Nicely weighted ball. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Ibrahimovic. Seedorf. Now, what about a counter-attack? Looking for the run. Massaro. And he's managed to get free. Big chance! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! That is so good. Such sharp skills. And such a And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their